Hello everyone, take 2 for this because Sony Vegas loves crashing anymore. I don't know why, but it really does, which is making post commentary all the more attractive. Anyway, today we're going to be going through the Magical Forest. I must call it the Ancient Forest. You can tell what game I've been playing a lot of. And we're going to actually be killing a mini-boss today, or mid-boss as the game dubs them. I can tell you this because I already played it about 3 hours ago when I woke up. Isn't it like 12:30 right now? That's not what's important right now is it? I've been getting up earlier because I'm sick, alright? You happy to hear that? No, probably not. You're a nice person. So, anyway. Also, I finished my 6 books first draft. And came up with the title for it. I don't know if it's a very good title, though. I'm just floating an idea, but is Vengeance Above All a good title? I don't know. It sounded pretty cool to me. And it fits with the theme of the story. Excuse me. Anyway, getting back onto Healer's Quest here, because you probably don't give a crap about my personal life or my hobbies. We, doing pretty good here. Then again, we're just jacking around outside the forest, in a place I probably have no real business being, because I wanted to see what was up there. Turns out there was nothing up there, simply a way of coming down if you really want to go the long way. So we're going back to the forest now. Yep, going back to the forest. And, I actually read the dialogue this time. Maybe that was God's way of saying, you actually should read the dialogue instead of just going off on tangents. Anyway, are there enough pretty colors for you? It was a ghost, said Shaggy. Seriously, that's Shaggy. Look at him. That's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Did you see that picture? Looked like Shaggy. This is Magical Forest where the strangest things can happen. Such as Murky saying something intelligent. I want to see that. Hey, come back. Don't leave me. Yep. The ghost. Ghosts are a pain in my ass in this area, but not as much as the wolves. The wolves, especially combined when with the trees. The worst group, I think, is 1 tree, 2 rats, and 1 wolf. Or something along those lines. It's actually horrific to try and keep anybody alive. Anyway, the legend says the artist who has drawn this forest has been fired after showing it to the developer. The artist then slammed the door saying, "Screw you and your bloody forest." I want to know if that story is actually true. I doubt it is, but maybe it is. That'd be pretty awesome if it was. And since then, some people kept the nickname. Anybody else not care? I actually care a little bit. That's a pretty neat story. Also, the one thing I did say last time I don't want to forget again, when you record this game, and since I use Shadowplay, it puts it into its own separate folder where I told it to. You want to guess what the title of that folder is? Most games are pretty cut and dry. For example, if I'm playing Subnautica, it says Subnautica. Not this game. It took me forever my first time recording this game to find it, that folder, because you know what it was called? Russian Roulette. I just kind of scratched my head. I'm like, that's pretty freaking meta right there. Because if you ever go into a pickup group as a healer at any kind of MMO, it's basically playing Russian Roulette. You feeling alright, Lumberjack? Not feeling too bad with all these trees around? Shut up. What do you call him, a lumberjack? He's a barbarian. Grumpy has no degree in barbarology, so he basically cannot be called a barbarian. I was unable to wake up for the final exam, so I had to switch to the lumberjacking section. But is it really the degree that makes a barbarian? Honestly, I mean... Oh, okay. The other thing I was going to say, this is right where it crashed last time. The other thing I was going to say is, I never noticed before, but I need to pay attention more in the future. Excuse me, Mana Drain. It does have like a heart-thumping sound accompanying it. So... I do need to be on the lookout for that, or keep an ear out, rather, because I know at times I don't do a good job on that. I do a bad job, and it costs me. So hopefully this will not crap itself. We're only a 5th of the way through this. I would dearly enjoy it if it didn't do that again. It doesn't seem to, but we will be getting all the way to that shortcut marker. That was a shortcut marker. You okay? As okay as you could be after falling into a deep hole. Wait. We'll get you out somehow. Hurry up, there's spiders here. At least you won't be starving then. There's spiders here as well. We'll kill these enemies and help you after. Just stay where you are. Where do you want me to go anyway, dumbass? I swear if I didn't know any better, I'd say someone like me wrote this game. Oh, good God, I forgot how much that hit him hard. That's the one guy that cannot get hit hard in this, and he's the one getting hit the hardest. Oh my god. If he stays at low health, I think he will run away, which is just not a good thing. So, yeah. At least he has Bless when I need it the least, right? That's something. I don't know who's hitting hard. Was that the ghost hitting that hard? Looked like the spiders might have been the one hitting that hard. Guys? Guys, you forgot to help me. Yeah. I feel like we might have forgotten something. Did we forget something? Nah. Let him rot in there until he dies. That would be funny. Okay, so, I was just trying to get all this new stuff, so it didn't actually say new. I don't like that. But yeah, Critical Bracelet's probably it's not a bad thing. It would help fights in quicker. I just did not want to equip it. It's full of pretty colors and enemies give lots of XP. You should be happy. Yeah, but forests always give me the creeps. Don't even get me started on the ghosts. Plus the fact there are plenty of small spiders hiding everywhere. You're a bad person, Grumpy. I can actually agree with him on that. I don't know why he has shit for health. I guess it's because he fell down a deep hole. So I decided to have him chug a potion. This is why I stock up on potions whenever I have the chance. So that, shit like this doesn't kill me. Don't know if the potion was really worth it, but I didn't want to take chances, you know? That just seemed like a dumbass idea to sit there going, I hope that yeah. I'm not a big gambler when it comes to people's lives, generally speaking. Unless it's someone else's. No, but seriously. If I'm in an MMO, if you're not the tank, you're at most getting a hot. I'm not spinning my direct heals on your dumbass driving aggro. Unless I'm a paladin, then I kinda have to. Damn it. Guys, don't you feel like we're nature's enemies? Maybe we shouldn't hurt poor wolves and trees. We're just doing our duty. I don't care about nature either, so long as I get loot and XP. True that, and 5 out of 6 poor wolves are bored of eating trees and want to devour you for dinner. I just hope Mother Nature will not get mad. Mother Nature? Never heard of her? The legend says that she may sometimes punish you if you're endangering her realm. But fortunately, getting XP is natural and legitimate. Yep. It's true. It's true. Notice how much damage is coming out quickly, but it's not a lot. It's just a lot of constant chip damage, which is good. It's when they start doing the big old hits in constant succession that my build kind of falls apart a little bit. But there's always ways of playing around it, it seems, so I'm not too mad at that. You just have to be a little more flexible than I usually am. Because I usually just like, you know, not letting people get near I forgot. Wow, my mind just went completely blank in the middle of a sentence. That's the first time that's happened when I'm sober in a while. Anyway. We're going to continue going. There's the mid-boss. Oh god, this group. Seems like goblins have followed us out of their cave. Don't believe what you read in books. Not all goblins like to spend their lives in dark undergrounds. It stinks too much in there. With the goblins who never take a shower. And we're back on this joke, because I guess they just kind of ran out of ideas at this point in the story. And no, this is not a good idea, because it literally makes you, I mean, he actually kills Murky with that. Why? I guess for my challenge. I don't know why, but I guess that's why. At this point, I was so mad. I was like, oh god, you're gonna make me freaking go back and get life, you sons of bitches. Because life is a mana hog. It is, it's a mana hog. Look how much mana, that just took 60 freaking mana. And everybody else is poisoned. And that's not good. My mana is gone, and we've killed one thing. You can see the problem with making me use, of course, the mana drain. Probably don't help, but, yeah, that was not fun. That was not fun. It's about the most I can say about that. So let me put my remedy back. Put the remedy on there. There we go. And, we'll keep going. Because I had no idea what this mid-boss was like. I wish I could forget it, but I can't. Still can't believe this place is simply called Magical Forest. It's a boring name. Seriously, who came up with that? They could at least call it a Mystical Forest. Wasn't there a game called Mystic Quest? That's what it was. Man, my friend made me play that years ago. Back when I had friends. What about Shut Up Forest? You probably didn't need to drink that, but I figured better be safe than sorry, and just give the regen to Tanky. And just let that do its work. Constant chip damage everywhere. Don't worry though. I'm used to MMO healing. I got this. I mean, the way I've set Timmy up kind of reminds me exactly of my first MMO character ever. I used a lot of flash heal, which was a no-no, but I was like 15, 16 years old, had no idea how to heal MMO mechanics. So I just spammed the fastest, most mana inefficient thing in existence and somehow made it work. Except in raids, I sucked in raids. That thing looks awful. The hair ring, I get what they're going for, it's the opposite of the turtle ring or whatever it is. But that's not what this group's known for. This group's known for dragging things out. And it's mid-boss time again. What will it be this time? We've already had a giant rat and spider. What, you don't like giant enemies? No, I don't. There should be more varied enemies, not just the giant form of existing ones. Give us a brand new enemy. Oh, right, I was checking my phone at this point. I forgot you actually had to click. Yep. Oh, dude, seriously? This fight sucks. Alright, it sucks. Fight. It's a lot of AoE damage, and not too bad at, single target damage either. My mana is going completely down the crapper, if you've noticed. Granted, I think I'm overhealing this a little bit, but, it's because I'm trying to jam a circle block into a square hole here, basically, by not using the AoE heal that they give you oh so graciously. But to be fair, it's almost dead. But, so are we. Yeah, I didn't get it the first time. But, you know, me, I'm stubborn. I'm gonna do it again that way. Will I succeed this time? Stick around and find out. Next time on Timmy Healing Z. I don't know, that was just stupid. Anyway, darn wolf. It's like Sif the Great Wolf in Healer's Quest form right here. That's what this is. How much health did that thing just take away? It just took away most of the Grumpy's life, and everybody's just friggin' dying all around me, and there it goes, and... I think the lower his health gets, the more damage it does. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Is that just me? That's not just me, is it? I mean, look at his health. He's just... Yeah, he's just doing more damage as you get lower. Anyway, I think at this point I actually smartened up and went, okay, Jesus, fine. I'll actually go and, like, do things the proper way. Not here. There we go. I think I used Super Heal All, because it's only 20 mana. And replace Regenerate with it, because it was just not getting the job done. It was just not getting the job done, you know? So at this point I was like, well, Super Heal All, there we are. And it'll also get rid of bleeding on everybody, and just give a nice little boost. I figured this was a better idea than just trying to jam the wrong thing in the wrong place. Of course, Murky still died because he has the glass cannon build, but you know what? That's his problem, not ours, right? Barok, are you gonna die again? Maybe. What's that to you? What's it to you, huh? That's right. It's not your business. No, but we're not gonna die again. Victory! So yes, if you are a little bit flexible, it's not too bad, unless you just do what I do and are stubborn. But I do like to test the waters, see if my build will work before I, admit defeat, basically. Yeah. I'm more single-target healer. That's why I play a paladin healer in World of Warcraft. That's always the way I've been. I'm not that priest healer anymore. I played a priest healer for years in World of Warcraft with the AoE healer master. Actually, I guess shamans were the AoE healer master with chain heal. But I hate shamans, so... there we are. Anyway, I'm not using the hair ring. Sacred ring's not bad, but it's kind of planning for failure. would have been great in that one boss fight where you have to plan for failure, but oh well. A wand? I'll let you know only noobs need a wand to cast magic. It's like needing flowers. Well, to be fair, I've used flowers to seduce a woman before. What's wrong with that? I had no idea what to say here, because both of these were terrible, but I figured, you know what? Murky's been the least amount of a dick, but, one day you'll be proud of me, Murky, I think I said. Because, Timmy, I'm afraid Murky will never be proud of you. He's proud of himself the day he actually manages to get a girl. True dat. True dat, Grumpy. Also, I finally realized, I think, why Murky does so much more damage. Just because it takes him forever to cast. So when he does cast, things just go boom. I'm ashamed it took me that long to figure that out. But I did eventually figure it out. Yep. And Grumpy's a small man again. I don't understand. The only thing I can think of that could help you keep Grumpy's, what do you call that? Its magical, I don't know what, magical state? Would be to use, what, the shield spell when he's low? But that only absorbs, like, what, 40 damage? Do you remember what the goblin said about Yggdrasil was invincible? Do you think he is? He probably said that to scare us. No one's invincible, Timmy. If that guy's planning to fight him, there should definitely be a way to defeat him. What if it's something completely stupid that's impossible to figure out? I'll run away and grind boars forever. No, I don't think I said that. I'm pretty sure I said we'll try again and again until we figure out the trick. Because I was part of a progression rating guild. That's what you did. You rammed your head against that wall. When you were fighting, that egg guy in Blackwing Lair. I forget his name now. God, that fight sucked on progression. There's that mana drain. Notice how I'm not curing it. Well, I did finally, but... What was his name? Lashlord Brood? No. Broodlord Lashlair? No. What was his name? Anyway, the first boss in Blackwing Lair. That fight sucked to do progression. Because there's so much technical shit that you had to do, and if you didn't do it, the whole raid died. Don't even mind Veilstraws the Corrupt. Good God. You still there, chickens? Did you have fun with the monster? Finally found you. Don't hope to get away with our loot this time. You're still caring about that loot while we're close to finding the most powerful weapon in the world? By the way, if you manage to find the sword before me, who will keep it? We'll give it to the king so that people like you could never use it. Oh, wait a minute now. He's right. We could keep it for ourselves. You plan to start using the sword? If I get the most powerful sword in the world, why not? It's a hunter weapon. Hunter weapon? Stop dreaming. We won't let you have it. We'll sell and share the gold between the four of us. You dick. Damn, he screwed us once again. Fight. Oh god, the freaking ghosts. Is that poison you're throwing at him? No, that's Doom. Yep, that's Doom right there. Stop casting Doom on him. Good god. Just damage everywhere. I don't know if that shield actually does, like, shielding, or if that's just showing that that's affecting all these people. At first I thought that was actually a shield he's putting up on people, but now I think that's just showing who's affected by the attack up. Either way, I got 10 mana, so that's cool. Also, I got stars that I apparently did not notice, because I don't think I ever leveled up. Oh well, that gives me something to do Saturday, I guess. Guys, I think I only need a little bit more gold to purchase a completely OP bow. Please let me last hit these crepes. Don't mind the sudden tone inflection change, it just crashed again, but luckily I'm starting over from here now. So anyway, they're talking and making jokes about MOBAs, because nobody knows that. Report Grumpy. Yeah. I don't play MOBAs much anymore. I used to play Dota 2 a lot, but I got tired of people bitching and moaning. And honestly, the dead weight. So I kind of just stopped playing games like that. So yeah, there we are. Oh hell, he just got blown up. Oh well. I think this one might have gave me some trouble as well, just because look how much damage they're doing to the enemies, and look how much damage the enemies are doing to us. You sit there and you tell me that's fair. Especially considering the comparison to next time. I dare you, watch the next one, and watch how very little damage, comparatively speaking, to this one that they did. Yeah. Watch this next time. Look how much damage, the difference in damage. It's disgusting. how much damage they threw out the first time compared to this time. I mean, this was still a hell of a thing right here. This fight was still hellish to even get through my build. And I'm pretty sure it would have been made a lot easier with Super Heal All, but we don't play that. But it's amazing what the difference between two battles is, isn't it? It's almost like it's predetermined to screw you over! Sometimes. Because it sure as shit seems like it. It does. Sometimes it does. Anyway, we're almost at the end of this session. We got another minute or two looking at it. And, completely just lost my goddamn place. I think I was somewhere around here. God damn it, there we are, somewhere around here. I hope this is syncing up. There's the axe, we got the shortcut. We're exiting the forest now. Going to the inn, getting a free night's rest. If not, I'll have to do some serious editing to get this to go right. Anyway, it looks like being bad is good, boys. Now, I know I should have just let them all go. But I didn't for some reason. For some reason I only had 2 of them in there. Don't worry, don't worry, Tanky's just cursed though, because we killed that dude. So, yeah. Probably not a good thing. He's been cursed by the ghost of the innkeeper. I have no idea what that entails. But here we are. And that's it for today after I look at, what was I doing? I was looking at something. I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, I was trying to find out what that curse did. I was like, what the hell is this curse? I don't know. It didn't say anything. I don't know what that curse does. I was like, well, I guess I can just cure him with a remedy, right? I mean, it says cures all statuses except wound. So that's going to be it for today, everyone. Hopefully that flub up of my clicking doesn't screw me. And hopefully I will see you later. Later, everybody.